Well, what's up, everybody? My name is Strong K. Thanks for clicking this, and welcome to another futile attempt of mine at humor and video game commenting. A very successful attempt at imbibing alcoholic beverages, though, so that's a plus. Sweet nectar of the gods. In any case. In all seriousness, welcome to another episode of my, critically acclaimed series, How Does That Play Out? Today we're going to take a look at Crow. No, what's going on here? Oh, let's press the any key. Oh, so that's the intro. Yeah, we're going to take a look at Crow, which is basically, yeah, let's actually take a look because it's not easy to describe what Crow is. I can say this much: it has been released by Sunside Incorporated, which and it's their first game. Let's see if we can load our game here. Oh, so that's our current game. So we're gonna do that. Let's see, because the other game, like, just to give you it's like a clue where I am in this game here. Okay, not all guardians of the same ilk. Yeah, find the next guardian. I'm going to talk about guardians and, what that all means in a second. So, whoa. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. So, yeah. Crow basically plays... you can basically divide up Crow into two parts. There's like an exploration mode, which we can see right here, we fly around, like we fly over a landscape, a level here. Each level consists of 3 stages, if you will. And let me just well, this is getting... Let me just adjust the volume real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, and here I am. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, we got the exploration mode, which you can see here, which in itself has also 2 modes. Like, this is the main user interface that we're going to be using, because this allows us, by using the mouse cursor, like by clicking on the map, to like navigate on this map. And if we press the spacebar, or alternatively click on this icon here, we are being we change into like the bird's eye view, no pun intended, where you can see like the whole map. So this is like the whole area that we can discover or explore, in the first level. The first stage is already passed because it was just kind of like the tutorial stage. So this is sort of like the second level in this game, like the second level of the first map. And our task is actually to find the Dark Guardian below the Earth. Like, the overall goal here is to defeat the Scarecrow, because the Scarecrow is a natural enemy of crows, as you all know. So that's sort of like behind this. So let's actually click on the map down here. So we are teleported to this part of the map, and you see like those diamond-shaped things here. Those are trinkets. As you can see in this map, there are 8 trinkets to find. We have currently found 0, though that's not entirely true because we can see them here. And we simply discover them by flying over them. So if we click on them, we not only get plus like 500 on our score, but 1 trinket is or has been found. Once we have enough of those trinkets, we can click on this rose, and these allow us to increase our skills here. So we can increase our protection. There's like shield spells. I'm going to talk about this in a second when it comes to it. This refers to the second part of the game. Regeneration, so health and energy is being regenerated faster, or efficiency, meaning that our spells cost less energy. Right, so that's basically it, and those things are locked. So I have yet to find out what's behind those fields here. So let's resume. Actually, let's try to find all the trinkets in this level. Okay, there you go. Oh, see, we got another skill point, so we can actually check out what we have to, or what we can do here. So yeah, regeneration is actually pretty it's actually pretty convenience. This is like an important skill to level up. Efficiency, protection, like especially in the beginning of the game, I'm not using shields a lot, so probably I'm gonna buy like the efficiency upgrade here. So that cost me 2 skill points. I have 2 skill points. What do you know? So I have 1 efficiency now. So yeah, this is basically how it works. It's very straightforward. You know, nothing to write home about. Whenever there's like a trinket, you know, that has like those orbits or whatever, that's like orbited by some, I don't know, glowing objects, that's a story point. So meaning that, you know, if you click on that, you'll land here. Not only will you get a trinket, but you'll land there, and then, you know, you will get like a heads up on the yeah, it's like basically what's going on in this level. So since long ago, guardians of the ancient world have protected us from the ambitions of corrupt beings. Okay, so basically, it's like the story part of the game. There's like this gameplay part, and then there's obviously a story part. So we play as the crow here. You know, we possess magic powers, as you know, were able to guess by now. You know, we are able to cast magic spells and stuff like that. And we're sort of like torn between 2 forces. One is basically like a pacifist good force, which would be this one. So they're sort of like speaking to you in this game. And the other one is a dark force. And each of those forces, you know, I'm not really sure what they are because I have not actually completed this game. I'm still like fighting the boss fight in my previous game, but you know, I'm pretty confident that once I've beat this guy, then you know, I will like, or it will be revealed to me what's behind all this. So right, so basically find your way to forgiveness. So you know, the white voice here, or like the light voice, asks you to spare your enemies, and the other one wants you to curse them, which is obviously like an option here. And usually there are 2 story trinkets in each stage, or like, you know, in each level, however you wanna define that. So you know, there's like a map, and each map has 3 levels or 3 stages or whatever. And those the story bits like always pertain to the final boss, because the level sort of ends with, you know, the confrontation of the final boss. So there's another trinket. Let's actually try to find all the trinkets in this level. They like reveal themselves like pretty randomly, I have to say. Like, you know, although you might have flown over the place where they are hidden several times, you still cannot discover them for whatever reason. And then, like, you know, if they were like here and we flew the other way, we might actually discover them. So it is sort of random, actually. And in this bird's eye view, you cannot discover them. So you know, just like forget. Oh, this is a scarecrow, by the way. But you know, we cannot interact with it. Oh, there's one. Oh, so confront this enemy. Alright, so this is the boss fight of this level or this stage. So if we like confronted the enemy and beat him or her or whatever, then this phase would be over. But we're gonna keep exploring because we need all the trinkets. Okay, so this is another story trinket. So you can see this is like slightly darker, you know, in appearance here. You've done well, but do not rest. The next guardian exists, blah blah blah, below the earth. Okay, she actually, it's a she, determined to stop us. Find a way to defeat her. So yeah, basically, you know, this is what I was explaining early on. So there's another trinket here somewhere. Let's try to find it, really. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this trinket is a challenge level. This is also something that happens, I think, once or twice per map. And challenge level play pretty much like those boss fights. And let's actually try this out to get like sort of like a taste of things to come here. They're not exactly the same. So this is the second part of the game, which is sort of, yeah, whoa. And you know, it's going fast. So I'm actually casting spells right now and you know, maneuvering around. So using the mouse, we can maneuver around here and by pressing the spacebar we can access the spell casting menu or whatever. So our goal is simply to like get past this parkour here of obstacles. And you know, you may notice that by pressing space I can access okay, I got all trinkets. I'm going to talk about this in a second because this is actually pretty fast. Like, it requires your perfect health, all energy. No, continue. Okay, let's continue just for the sake of continuing. And then it's like once the rose lit up. Okay, I got it. You know, that indicates sort of that you can upgrade one of your skills. So 2 skill points, meaning that I should probably increase my protection here. Although I'm not gonna really use it. So let's play this again. Try for a better score. Why not, right? We have all the trinkets, which is basically what's important. So we maneuver around here, and basically, you know, once we have enough energy and this lights up, we are able to cast a spell, either an attack or a shield spell. The attack spell we cast by basically clicking, like executing a slash movement, and a shield is like a circle, so that would be the shield. You know, this also depletes our magic energy. The yellow circle that's currently expanding, you know, is representative of our magic energy that we have at the moment. The red thing here, the red circle, is our health. And that's basically it. So what we want to do here in those levels, and you know, by casting the attack spell on those trinkets, like whenever you find an object, like in this level it's mushrooms, that also like kind of like shiny. Oh yeah, I didn't find all the trinkets. Then you will get a trinket, which is good because this is basically what you want to go for, because trinkets are important to up your skills, and the better your skills, the easier the whole game, and you know, the boss fights and so on. So you know, as you're actually able to witness those yeah, how should I call it? It's like those rail shooter elements, because this is basically what they are, you know. Are very much modeled like your average like a rail shooter, I don't know, like a Time Crisis or House of the Dead, or I don't know, like Mad Dog McCree, for those of you who are like old school like myself. So that's basically it, you know. So there's like a certain it's like a certain way through each level or each map, and you know, I don't mean map in the same way as I meant map earlier on, more of like a 3D game type of map here. Whoa. Actually looking out like for, there was like a thing here, right? Okay, so in this case the trinkets are those diamonds, or those stalagmites or whatnot. But yeah, one thing, like if you want to attack an enemy, you have to be able to look them in the eye. That's important for some reason. I don't know why, but that's like how crow magic works basically. So, you know, I don't make the rules. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Be inventive. What's that? What are you trying to tell me, game? Okay, let's evade those attacks here. Well, this guy blocks everything that we are throwing at her, actually. Okay. So the thing is, like this, those levels, like those boss fights, we can actually, how is this possible? Okay, let's get all the trinkets, because this is basically a huge circle. Like we're, this is also blocked. I don't get it. I think there is a trick to beating that ghost, the specter here. Oh no! Should have saved my energy. There was like a trinket hidden back there. Oh well, we get another chance at beating. Okay. Also blocked. Ah, okay, I get it. So this hurts her. So we have to activate his shields. And then just... smash into her. Like so, right? Boom! There you go. I hope there's no trinket here. Very good. There indeed is not. Yeah, sorry for spoiling this, by the way. But again, this is like the second level off the game. There you go. So, you know, I hope I'm not giving away too much here. The game is actually pretty short. But you know, to like demonstrate what's going on here. Oh no, man, this is like the only trinket that's left here, and we totally blew it. But yeah, maybe I'm not gonna go for that trinket because this is just gonna be like, it's gonna artificially drag this out, and I don't necessarily want to do that. I'm going to give this one more shot basically before defeating the Spectre here. That was a nice one. Wow, that damaged us. There you go, man. I hope there's no trinkets here. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I think there's just one left. So, you know, once I see that... Oh, there you go. Is that actually the case? Yeah, that is true. I missed those. Well, it doesn't matter. Can activate the shield. And boom goes the dynamite. I think that was it. Oh, pretty sweet. So we've defeated the ghost of the cave or whatever. That, oh, all trinkets collected. No, what the hell, man? All story points found. Well, that's cool, but perfect health, no. Wow, dude, I'm no good at this game whatsoever. Oh, okay, so that's it. So usually, bring a curse to Scarecrow. So very close uses pocket farm and his reign once of all. Curse to Scarecrow. So yeah, this is like the third part of the game. As you can see, it's the same map basically. Like there are little alterations. Like now it's raining. There's a thunderstorm. But you know the map basically remains the same. So we this is our objective here, the Scarecrow. If we choose to do so, we you know, could attack him, her, or it. But we're actually currently looking for the trinkets here. So there's 9 to find. So that's a lot actually. Yeah. So that's Growview. So how do I like the game? I mean, the thing is, like, the first thing that came to my mind when I started playing this and I saw it, I was like, okay, wait a second. You know, you control everything with the left mouse button. You like move around and then click on stuff. Plus, there's like, you know, by pressing space, you can activate the like bird's eye menu and stuff like that, or is like clicking on this one. So this actually smells like, this has like iOS port written all over it. And then I, you know, did some research, and you know, it turns out Crow actually came out a little while ago for the iOS. So for your, I don't know, iPad, whatever, iPhone, you know, you name the device. You name your Apple device, and oh, this is another challenge level. I'm gonna keep leveling up first of all, and then I'm gonna regeneration. And regeneration is key to this game basically. So right. So I looked it up, and yeah, turns out, you know, I was on the right track here. I was not misled by my intuition. This actually is an iOS port. This is the PC version though. I'm not sure if it's available right now. This was like, because I was not able to find like an online site where you can buy this thing. This is part of a collection of games that I got. So Right, but it's going to come out. Why that is important, I'm going to mention later. Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, like, for an iOS game, this is actually pretty neato, because the graphics are, like, talking like if you were a PC gamer, if you play PC games a lot, you will easily recognize that this is not state of the art. I mean, it's an indie game. It is actually Sunside Incorporated's first indie game, although that's not really saying much, because the CEO of Sunside Incorporated, Mr. Richard Cowgill, is actually a it's like he's yeah, it's like a veteran in game design. He's worked like on his resume, let's put it that way, you can find such illustrious names as DICE, Chaos, or Gearbox. So he's worked on Battlefield, like the Battlefield series, Battlefield 2, Frontlines, Field of War, like those Battlefield shooters, or Borderlands, for Borderlands 2, Brothers in Arms, those kind of titles. So he's been around the gaming scene, like the AAA scene, for quite some time. And now he and another guy that I'm not familiar with started their own company, basically. So this seems to be like kind of like the trend of people like I talked about Papo Yo not so long ago, and the guy that was like the lead designer, like Vander Caballero, used to work also for EA Montreal, and then started his own indie game company. Much like, or not unlike, let's put it that way, the guys behind this game. So yeah, it's like for their debut title, this is actually pretty nice, and also it's just like for an iOS game, it's not, you can do a lot worse. Let's just get the trinket here and keep exploring. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is that gameplay wise, this is pretty easy. This is not challenging at all. I mean, in my like other safe game I'm currently playing, where I'm facing the boss right now, like the super duper end boss, level boss, yeah, at some point the game switched to hard mode. I don't know why it did that, but it sort of did. So it got a little harder than that, so I died more frequently, but still I would still categorize this game as pretty easy. I think like overall playing time in the other game was like, I don't know, maybe 4 hours or something like that. I'm not really sure. So you're gonna finish this in basically no time. Also the gameplay is kind of repetitive. I mean, the exploration mode, as you can see here, like we're still looking for the last trinket. I don't know, maybe I overlooked it because I was talking, and I'm not so focused when I do the commenting here, but I can be able to seemingly be able to find it. I don't know where it is. I talked about that early in this video. So yeah, that's that. It's like slightly repetitive, not really that challenging. Oh, there you go, there you go. See? Oh, that's a story. That's a story node. Be brave. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be brave. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay. If you want to read this, I don't know. Like, go back and pause the video. So we got all the trinkets now. Could technically confront the crow here. Yeah, so, and then you have these, like the rail shooter bits. I mean, for like an iOS game, that's also like, it's like innovative in a way. It's not the, they're not gonna reinvent the wheel here. Well, they certainly did not reinvent the wheel. Like I said, for an iOS game, it's okay. For a PC game, yeah, it's sort of, I mean, I like the, let's confront the scarecrow. Why the fuck not? I like the idea that you have sort of like a rail shooter, which is actually not a shooter per se. It's like you have like this aspect of like being a magical, like a mythical creature of legend, like a crow that is actually able to cast magic. You represent like the forces of nature. I think the whole story thing is really what the game has on its plus side. That's really cool. Let's get this mushroom here. That's really cool, and you kind of want to find out like what's behind all this, like okay, yeah, the guy's talking. There you go. So like what's behind all this, who those voices are that you keep hearing, and so on and so forth. It's like very mythical. You know, everything is like shrouded in mystery. So oh, fuck, I kind of like that. And that's actually the strong suit of this game. You know, the story, the atmosphere that the game is able to create, sort of like this mythical thing here. Like, you're not like a overpowered magician or something, or like a whoa, like a super strong. That's basically what I wanted to say. Like, you know, you're not invincible, and like you don't face like foes that are like I don't know, like dragons and stuff like that, that are like really like overpowering. That's what I wanted to say. So because like, you know, you're a crow, so you fight a scarecrow, and that's cool. And you know, you later on, like in the next level, you're gonna encounter some humans and stuff like that. So it's all very like low key, low fantasy basically. And I kind of like that, you know. It really adds to the atmosphere, so that's on the plus side. The other thing that I like about this game is the soundtrack. You know, obviously, those of you who watch my videos regularly know that I'm a sucker for soundtrack, so this is actually a job well done. Especially, you know, considering that this is an iOS game, or an, oh, wrong call. Although nothing really happened here. So yeah, that's like what the game has on the plus side also, the soundtrack. So all in all, I don't know, like it's kind of like a mixed bag here, because I certainly do like this game. Oh, so yeah, basically now the game asks us to either like curse the scarecrow or spare it, you know, which you can also do. So you gotta wait a little, because that option only comes later. So let's curse this sucker, because we're gonna be the bad guys for once. And let's see what happens here. So now we're nefarious. Okay, I get it. Oh, we got a new ability. Oh, that's, oh yeah, okay, that's sweet. Yeah, also the game is actually pretty short, so it really boils down to like what the game will cost when it is going to be released. I think like giving the well, like the below, or the no, like the above par graphical presentation, which is actually pretty good, although you know the graphics appear kind of dated, but they're still good. You know, so I like that. Yeah, it's like I would say if you pay like around $4 or $5, depending on whether or not you're interested in the story, or whether or not you are, you know, you like the soundtrack, you like the atmosphere of the game, which is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna skip this, you know, lest I spoil anything here, and I'm just gonna quit to the main menu here. Yeah, really, yeah, so it's pretty cool in that regard. So you know, if you think this could be for you, I would recommend you pick this up. Pay like $4 or $5. If you can pick this up as part of a bundle, I would definitely do it, because it's worth it. Not sure if you would pay more than that. If you're really interested in the story, you know, it's like a quick fix, something to play in between, definitely. So it's not a bad game after all. This is probably what I'm trying to say here. It's very limited in its you know, in its game mechanics, in its like gameplay, and in its like gameplay mechanics, yeah, and you know, in their variety. It's not going to pose a challenge to especially experienced gamers. It's a nice twist on the like the rail shooters. So if you're into that, you know, you may consider taking a peek at this title. But other than that, do not expect too much. It's kind of like, you know, if you watch Flight of the Conchords, New Zealand. Don't expect much, you'll love it. So yeah, this is basically, you know, for what it's trying to be, you know, it's very well executed. Let's put it that way. So I think that's like a compliment to close this video. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. This is Strong K with Crow. Hope you liked it. You know, as always, feedback very much welcome, and I definitely hope to see you soon in any of my other videos. Why the hell not, right? Okay, thanks a lot for watching, and peace out.